I'm not much 23,
I'm Preston.
and this is Gamer Experience. And unfortunately, Chaos Assassin couldn't join us this week because he's in deep with moving.
Moving.
Yeah.
Love those times,
So
sarcastically speaking.
this episode, Preston's my co-host, and this week we are going to talk about video game, movies, and TV shows. Right after I take one last check of our mailbox,
Okay.
which fortunately nothing from our users. Our email address, of course, is gamersperience@gmail.com, all lowercase, GamerSperience@gmail.com. Or you can send us a direct message on X, formerly known as Twitter, @GamerSperience. I just checked that and there's nothing. And I've just been getting a whole bunch of spam on there.
Ugh. Hate spam.
Yeah.
Don't mind the food. Hate the email.
So, video game, movies, and TV shows.
Oh my goodness. So where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the good or we want to start with the bad?
Let's start with something good first.
Okay, so most people you've probably heard of the Fallout TV series on Amazon Prime. It's currently 8 episodes. Really well done. They captured the essence of the game. The storyline was well written. It was fantastically done.
Unfortunately, I don't subscribe to Amazon Prime.
Oh. Well, I don't know if it's going to be broadcast anywhere else, but believe me, you're missing out. Next time you're over here, we'll have to sit you down with some of it.
Yeah.
Because it is really good. Not so much a video game, but going to basically tabletop RPGs and such. The latest Dungeons and Dragons movie, Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah, I'm taking a principled stand against Wizards of the Coast, so I haven't seen that either.
Got it. But I'll tell you, that was better done than the other 3 movies that came before it.
Which are?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find out real quick. IMDb right nearby. Also helps so I can type on my keyboard here. So besides the cartoon, of course.
Yeah.
But back in 2000, Justin Whalen, Jeremy Irons, that was one of the early Dungeons and Dragons movies. Kind of a meh scenario. It's one that it's forgettable. There's another one they had back in can't find the year, 2005, called Wrath of the Dragon God. Never saw it.
Well, I haven't seen those two either, which probably speaks to their quality or lack thereof.
Exactly.
Can't believe Jeremy Irons was actually in a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yep, he was.
Now, I would expect somebody like Vin Diesel because he actually plays.
Yeah, but no, Jeremy Irons is definitely, it was a surprise to see him in there. He played a villain. That should be no surprise.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with the trend that we're going through, they're going to get worse as I go along.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure we all get excited when we see your favorite games on a movie or a TV show.
Yes, but we also get overly critical.
Yes, because we know the source material.
Correct.
And of course, that's just part of the gaming experience.
Exactly. Case in point, Borderlands. The movie got the reviews came in for that were just abysmal, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So I went to go see it recently, and I decided that before I go see this movie, I'm going in with 0 expectations.
Okay.
I played the game. I know the basics behind it, but I still deleted it from my mind, completely blank, and I enjoyed the movie. It was what it was. It was a kind of a B-rated sci-fi movie.
Of course, the last video game movie I saw was Detective Pikachu.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, I actually took you to see that in the theater.
Yep, I remember that. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I really liked it.
bringing the Pokemon to live action was definitely an accomplishment.
Oh yeah. And the CG didn't look like absolute dog shit like the first draft of Sonic the Hedgehog did.
Oh yes. Oh, can't forget Sonic though.
I haven't
I haven't
seen
seen
it.
those movies yet. I haven't seen it either. They're available on Paramount Plus, I believe.
Yeah. Of course, that's another thing with all these newer video game shows and movies, that they're suffering from the problem of the fragmented streaming services.
Yes.
It's becoming like cable again, only even less convenient.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Like, oh, you want to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movies? You gotta have Paramount Plus. Want to watch Fallout? Gotta be on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Which they're raising the price for, I believe, for music and shows.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get bad.
Yeah. We're saying there's a Super Mario movie, the most recent one.
I heard that was good,
I haven't seen that either.
but you go back to the one they did in, I believe it was, gosh, when was it? I think it was in the early '90s. I want to say.
Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing that as a kid.
But that one was just blah.
Yeah. Which was a state for video games for a pretty long time.
Oh yes.
Probably because back then nobody really respected the medium of video gaming.
Nope. Oh, I was right. '93.
When was the Street Fighter movie released?
Oh gosh, let me take a look at that one too. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, apparently that's another bad one that I suffered through as a kid.
Oh,
Yeah, fortunately I don't remember that much. Probably a good
which
thing.
Street Fighter? The Jean-Claude Van Damme movie was back in '94.
That's probably one I was thinking of.
Although Raul Julia did a fantastic job as Bison. I got to give him credit for that.
Was there a more recent one?
No, actually there's one later. I can't remember exactly when it was, but Legend of Chun-Li was the other one.
Never seen it.
Hang on, I'll have it in a second. Oh gosh, it reminded me of something else too. Tomb Raider.
Okay, I do remember seeing that one.
There were 3 movies actually for that one.
I remember seeing the first one.
Yeah, I remember seeing the first one, which was actually really good. The second and third, not so much. Yeah, Legend of Chun-Li was in 2009.
Just completely went past my radar. Of course,
It was one where curiosity got me.
Yeah. Thing is, though, I don't get around to watching too many movies. Like, a couple of movies I still really should see is Wreck-It Ralph, which is a movie about video games, kind of the other way around.
That was definitely good for what it was.
And completely unrelated to this, but Tropic Thunder.
Well, Tropic Thunder has its own category altogether.
Yeah. I have to see which service the Mario movie is on, because it's not like I could go to Redbox or Blockbuster and rent it.
The good one?
The good one.
I want to say it's on Netflix still.
So
That's my guess. Like I said, Sonic is something I haven't seen yet, and that's something I might actually consider viewing it at my leisure. That I definitely want to see. Where is Mario? I should know here in a second. Yep, it's on Netflix.
So, if I want to see these movies, I would need an Amazon Prime with video, Paramount Plus, and a Netflix subscription.
Yep, or come pay us a visit, one of the two.
Yeah. I mean, even with current gas prices, driving out to your place is still cheaper.
Yeah, definitely. But no, that's one I've, Sonic, like I said, is one I've been thinking about seeing, but it really hasn't. It's not on my priority list. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Though you could still buy probably go buy the DVD/Blu-rays over at Walmart.
Yes. Unfortunately, since Best Buy stopped those sales altogether.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yep. That was very disappointing.
So what other bad video game movies or shows do you remember?
Oh gosh, let's go back. So there was a director by the name of Hugh Ball. He was famous for such misses, to be nice. Blood Rain, Postal. That's another bad one. Dungeon Siege. I did say blood. I did mention Blood Rain. Rampage, another one. Just bad. And they were bad for different reasons.
Hollywood remaking and just ripping off other IPs. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more like game-based movies like Battleship.
Okay, there we go. So now we're going from board. But we're going into board games now.
Yeah, I know it's initially about video games, but we also cover TTRPGs, and we're supposed to be covering board games. But
well, let's talk about Battleship for a moment. I've seen the movie a few times.
Okay.
There was one reference to the actual game. That's it.
They just basically used the name.
Basically, that's what they did.
That's so Hollywood.
Oh yeah, so Hollywood. Yeah, they were trying to do an operation game, and I was like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And I haven't heard anything back with that, so that's good.
Though I wouldn't be surprised one of these streaming services comes like, oh, we're going to make Monopoly, the movie.
God, no.
Probably be about as bad as, I don't know if you watched Grand Theft Auto, the movie in Grand Theft Auto 5 Meltdown.
No.
Yeah, you can actually watch it in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, I actually have. Back when I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, like I said, yeah, Battleship. There's basically one scene, or not one scene, one section of the movie that actually has something to do with the game. That was it.
Oh man!
If you were to tell me it was a naval war story, something along those lines, modern day dealing with aliens, I would have been cool with that. And when people say that movie was loosely based on Battleship,
that's giving it too much credit, apparently.
A little too much, yes. They had great acting talent in the movie too.
So if they called it something else, it probably would have done better.
Probably.
But no, they had to slap on the name of a classic board game.
Yep. It's crazy. Now I had, oh gosh, there's others too. Where is my conversation I had with somebody about this very topic? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Resident Evil. I should add that too.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Resident Evil until you just mentioned it.
Well, it's funny when that happens.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a mixed bag, because you've got the Mila Jovovich movies. They went back and forth on how good they were compared to lousy. They were directed by a guy who apparently can actually write an ending.
Can or cannot write an ending?
Oh, can apparently now.
Oh. Yeah. The Mila Jovovich movies were the first series, wasn't it?
Yes, those first Resident Evil series.
I remember watching the first two.
Yep, I've seen all 7 of them.
7?
Yeah, 7. I think, unless I'm miscounted.
But do you think that video game, board game, TTRPG based like movies and TV shows have gotten better or worse as time went on?
I have to say better.
I think I alluded to earlier that that's probably because video games are getting more respect.
I agree. As an art form, they're definitely getting more respect.
But then there's those video game companies that don't put the same respect into their games. EA! Ubisoft!
Exactly.
Activision!
Okay, there was 7 of the Resident Evils.
Okay.
The first 6 was Mila Jovovich as the main character. The most recent one was kind of a reboot.
Surprise, surprise. A reboot.
Oh, yeah. And Netflix has a series.
What other games should be made into movies, or at least have movies based on them?
If I had my way, with no limits to funds or anything like that, I would want to make a movie called Fear, and it's basically FEAR, and with periods separating them. It stands for First Encounter Assault Recon.
Oh, that probably would make a great horror game.
It was a fantastic game.
You think Silent Hill would make a good movie?
Silent Hill actually made 2 of them.
Yeah, I thought I heard about Silent Hill movies.
Yep. The first one was good. The second one, not so much.
Well, they're making a series out of Fallout that did Borderlands. Monster Hunter.
They did that. I didn't see the movie, but they did do that one. Gosh, I'm going through a list right now. Halo was a series.
Yeah.
Only lasted 2 seasons though.
Hmm.
I'm not surprised. One of those cases where they jumped the shark.
Yeah. I don't think Animal Crossing would make a very good movie, but
No.
Stardew Valley probably would.
Yeah, that probably would. Peacock has a series called Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to fuck that up. I mean, just have Michael Bay direct it.
I don't know actually who directed it, but Anthony Mackie was the lead character in that one.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is, Falcon from the Avengers.
Okay. But yeah, I that's a good basis for shows or a movie.
Yep. Another one I forgot about that's actually on Netflix right now as well is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh yeah, that's an anime, isn't it?
Yes, and it was fantastically done.
Mm.
I've had to watch that one repeatedly just to get there. All 10 episodes, really well done. Story was good. It was done also with with assistance from the makers of the game.
Board or video?
Video game.
Ah.
Oh, and it's also TTRPG too.
Yeah, that was I was gonna say. Cyberpunk 2077 is a video game based on the Cyberpunk TTRPG.
You are correct.
So yeah, we got all three in there.
Yep. Castlevania is another one.
So I guess this is a sort of a case of what haven't they done yet that they should.
Basically, like I said, Fears is one that was just. I mean, they did. The funny thing is they did actually some YouTube videos of some. I don't know if it's kind of a backstory or what it was, but when I saw those, I'm like, my God, they need to make this into something big. They need to make a movie out of this.
So what game was that?
It was based off of First Encounter Assault Recon, otherwise known as Fear.
Oh yeah, that movie. That game.
You're an operative that was brought in to take down a psychic commander.
Oh.
And you're also dealing with a psychic, basically a woman with extreme paranormal abilities.
Okay, because I haven't really played those games before.
Oh no, that game is absolutely amazing. The story behind that one for me was I used to subscribe to a Boot magazine, which became Maximum PC. There was a demo disc for the game in there. I popped it, played it. It was slow as heck, but I didn't care. When I got to the end, I mean, it was like basically everywhere you turned, something. I mean, eerie music, blood on the walls. You see a figure. You turn around, go down a ladder. Next thing you see is the figure, the psychic, this paranormal source of the paranormal disturbance. Don't want to spoil anything with that for those who haven't played it. But I got to the point where I got into a big room. A mech drops from the skylight. I take aim and I get basically Fear releases November, whatever year it was. I went to my wife and said, I have to have this game. I don't care if I don't have the memory to run it. I want it. And I got it. And I swear that was the biggest source of jokes in the house at that point, because I would play with headphones on, music. I mean, the sound all the way up. I get people jump scaring me every time because you get so focused into the game.
Yeah. Have they done BioShock yet?
Not yet. That is coming. That is coming. There is a Netflix series in development right now for BioShock.
If they hadn't already done Twisted Metal, I'd say Gaslands, but they're so similar that's really
Yeah. They even had an anime based on League of Legends.
Oh yeah. Most toxic group of players probably ever, but
You said it, I didn't. But I was just thinking of it.
I think Splat
Last of Us is a well-done game turned into a live-action TV series.
Splatoon.
No, not that I know of anyway.
There's a whole animated series about Donkey Kong Country I watched when I was a kid.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, Sonic had its own series.
Sonic had multiple series.
Yes, that's true.
Let's see. Burnout. Nah, probably too similar to Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
Well, no, I'm thinking like things that maybe should. I think
Ah,
I think Road Rash would probably make a good TV series.
that would. I don't know enough about Road Rash, but that probably would make a good one.
It's outlaw motorcycle racing.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody familiar with Road Rash? You agree? What else? What else? Should
Oh,
if
I
I
got
haven't
one that
already.
Chaos would probably strangle me if I didn't mention.
Assassin's Creed.
Well, besides that one, Pokemon.
Well, they already did Detective Pikachu.
Yep, several movies and an animated series.
2 animated series.
Yeah, 2 animated series. Yeah, actually more than that.
Yeah, probably at least like 3 or 4, and so many movies. I remember watching the first Pokemon movie,
Yep,
and it was titled Pokemon the first movie because they knew there were gonna be a fuck ton more.
yep. Then of course Pokemon 2000. Gosh, I can't remember what the third one was. I don't know. He would know it though.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's and really, honestly, if you summarize video game to movie translations in one statement, they're hit or miss.
They're either really excellent or really fucking horrible.
You got it.
I know D&D got its own movies, but you think Pathfinder or Starfinder would make a good at least TV series?
If it had the right creative team, yes.
Of course, preface all of this with the right creative team, the right people to actually make it good.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is like not Disney.
No, no. I think the Pathfinder community would go, no, never.
What else?
Well, you mentioned Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I saw that movie. The only thing it had to do with the series or with the games was the name.
Like you said,
That was it.
either really good or complete shit.
Yep.
And just like Ubisoft, the Assassin's Creed movie was apparently complete shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, it would have been funnier if they actually included some of the bugs in the games, at least.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Like, you just the wall pans over, somebody walks to the wall and just randomly starts humping it.
But yeah, I mean, basically, if you said that the movie was some random VR title, then I think it would have been probably better. You slap the Assassin's Creed name on it, you got a chance. Not a very big one, but you got a chance.
Yeah. But that's the thing with the experience of watching your favorite games and as a movie or a TV series. When it's done well, the experience is awesome and probably enhance the universe of the game.
Absolutely.
But when they fuck it up,
they fuck it up. Prime example. Fallout. Fallout was brilliantly done. I mean, right down to the rad roaches.
But
it was so well done.
Yeah, but then there's stuff like Assassin's Creed.
Exactly.
Or the first Street Fighter movie.
Yep. Or even the first Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think as gamers, we hear that our favorite game is going to be made into a movie or TV show. It kind of gives us a sense of unease. Like, I hope they don't fuck it up, but the probability is palpable.
Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
But do you think a well-done movie or TV series based on a video game could bring new players into that game franchise that maybe never heard of it before?
Interesting that you mentioned that. Fallout. They actually did see an increase in players and people looking for the game as a result of the TV series.
I knew that would happen.
Yep.
I wonder if the opposite is true.
Depends.
Yeah, like a bad movie turns people away from the game.
Not so much. Me personally, I don't look at it as a bad movie. Okay, they should never have made this. If I enjoyed the video game, I'll go back to it.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, a good game is a good game.
Yep, exactly.
But I'm wondering about a scenario where they make a really well done movie about a horrible game.
Might have to be on the lookout for that one.
And not movies made into bad games. There's already plenty of those. A lot of them on
way too many of those.
A lot of them on the NES, made by LJN Toys.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I haven't really had the misfortune to play any of those.
Blood Rain.
Did you say that was
There was a series of those games.
What?
Blood Rain.
What? Did you say that was a good or bad movie?
That one's bad, but I heard the games were good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. Or bad. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Bad games don't really get movies or TV shows.
True. I'm waiting for somebody to try to adapt Starfield or Skyrim into a movie.
I stopped playing Starfield, and the only reason I got it is because I got it free with the purchase of my new processor. But yeah, if that gets a movie, I think expectation or a TV series, I think expectations will probably be pretty low as it is.
True, but if they enjoy it, it won't be disappointing.
Yeah, so it can really go uphill.
Kind of like Borderlands was for me.
Yeah, but I think we both ran out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I think you might be right, but I'll probably come up with some later, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's how it always goes. I do that too. But thank you, Preston, for filling in when Chaos Assassin couldn't be here. Once again, our email address, gamersperience@gmail.com. Send us your character stories, gaming rants, comments, questions, feedback. Also, again, all lowercase, @gamersperience on X, formerly known as Twitter. And don't really have any notes or corrections for the end of this episode. I'm Not Much 23.
I'm Preston.
And this was Gamer Experience. And as always, we invite you to go have your own gamer experience.